Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to LEGO Harry Potter years 1 through 4. Let's continue the story. So we've started year 3. And they've started already on a dangerous note with the Mentors attacking Harry.
Oh? Huh? Huh? Hey.
So Hermione got a cat at some point. I don't know when that happened. And Ron's rat is fighting with Hermione's cat, and Harry is sitting here eating chocolate still. It kind of feels like Hogwarts is saving like all the progress I make, so I grow these 2 plants. Will these 2 plants be grown next time we come back? I think it might. So the new defense against the dark arts. Teacher is teaching them to face their fears and face the mentors. So whatever jumps out of that cupboard is your fear. Or at least one of them. Okay, let's open this and see what happens. So I imagine it is going to take a few things to be done to defeat the Dementors. There's a scoreboard back there in the back that shows 2 people that need to do it 3 times. Hermione and Ron. So I need dark magic to get to that piece, and I need to be able to break that silver lock to get to that piece. So I think there's probably quite a few collectibles here. So cast Ridiculous on the Bogart, it says. Which is a very ridiculous thing to say in itself. Alright. But I think we got it. So she's afraid of the teacher giving her a bad grade, I think. It's just the same thing 3 times through. Right, now we need Ron to do it also. Ron's afraid of spiders. So he puts skates on the spiders, which is a gag that gets done again in LEGO Lord of the Rings. So it's like the same concept even. And you kind of just have to wait for this guy to die. So now we have Ridiculous unlocked. So there's only 3 more spells. Let me get a gold brick. And so we can do Ridiculous on characters, but it doesn't seem to really interact or do anything. And see, those 2 plants are saved, apparently. A persistent open world is quite an interesting concept for a LEGO game. They've never really put it to much use, but the idea is intriguing. There you go. We'll draw a picture. So we need this key. There's the spider coming out of that. Does Harry have that ability? No, he doesn't. He didn't learn it. So now Hermione and Ron both have an ability that Harry simply doesn't know. And here's a lady refusing to let us pass. Let's see, what do we need to do? Get out of this garden area. Let's hit the flowers to start off with. If we could turn Hermione into a cat, she could probably dig all these sections. That's one. We kind of desperately need a fast fire ability. Oh. So that's all I had to do. Alright, fine. Off we go. And now this is, I think, the psychic lady. She reads tea leaves. Which they really don't do much with this at all. So, like, this is a class they didn't even take, or there was no equivalent version of it. It feels almost like if you were in the 6th grade and all of a sudden they said, alright, we're going to teach you this thing called math. We know we haven't told you anything about it since, before, but particularly the ability to see the future would be very helpful. And again, it really points to the wizard world of Harry Potter being such a small community that only like 1 or 2 people even have a speciality in certain magical skills that they can teach it to the students, which is to also say that magicians that are adults during this time don't have anywhere near as many skills as what they're trying to teach the students. And if that's the case, that would certainly explain a lot. It makes it feel like Hogwarts is an experiment of a school, and that maybe the other wizards all went to school in a regular Muggle schools. And see, that would be a great prequel series of stories to tell too, is how if there were wizards that had to hide their abilities and just learn as extra on top of going to regular schools with regular people. There we go. We got a gold brick done. Was that what we were supposed to do? Yes. She shrinks it down. X? What does the X mean?
Oh.
Question mark?
Huh?
Wolf. See, even there it doesn't really get explained well what that meant. Even as Hermione is explaining it to Harry. it doesn't make much sense. Alright. So our next thing is over to the left, and you can't get it in that way. I guess you have to jump through the window. There's a wall there, apparently. And that brings us to this section, which we are over here, and it seems like it has saved everything I've done over here. And so now we go to this section. We've got a giant troll just blocking the way. Is that the new security guard? Because the old security guard, the watchman, wasn't really scaring the kids enough. It does start to take a kind of more dangerous and terrified approach of the school, and it stops being this wonderful world of fantasy where anything can happen, and as the years progress, it's more and more Hogwarts is this horrible place where all the worst things are going to happen. It starts to feel more like Monster High, or a high school for monsters, than a high school for wizards with great, fantastical, but never dangerous abilities. And so the Dementors are here. Do we have the ability? Yes. So we can use Ridiculous on them. So you can see the sun, the light is gone. They're all cowering in fear. There's some new things just hanging around. Let's see, hit that. Fireworks. These guys are not really getting defeated. Interesting. And see, I would need dark magic for that. And see, I can use this for a spell. But I don't even know if I need to do that spell. That's not a flying broom, that's a different broom. And see, we want to fly way up here in the sky to collect that and that. I don't think I can. Let's see, this is something I could have done a long time ago and just never got around to it. We've been in this area several times. So walk through here. And he's feeding his griffins. We're 14 minutes in and we still haven't done the level. We haven't even started it. It's typical of this game.
Huh?
So he's telling me to go find some apples or something to feed this griffin with. Yes. in this whole other section that this is still the open world, too. You would think this is the level. In fact, it feels so much like the level because I don't think you can actually reach this section any other way. So if that's the case, then there must not be actual collectibles here. And that seems a little weird too, and now we know that's not the case because we just saw something like that. Let's see. Right, so we need to get chicken, not apples. That's fine. The scale is a little weird on these chicken pieces. They're quite huge. Alright, so 3 pieces of chicken are what we're looking for. Ah, leave me alone, fairy. Come on, tree. Connect there, tree. Come on, tree. So what was the point of putting the tree there? It doesn't seem like I can jump on it. And I still need the ability to dig. I haven't seen that. I'm trying everything I can think of. And she doesn't... Oh, wait, she does have a cat ability. Huh, interesting. Wish the game had told me about that. Sure would eat to make the game easier if the game had told me that. I run around and hit everything. What is this thing right next to it? A fish? Yeah, fish. Back in the water. See, it seems like the ridiculous only really works on those chests right now. And there must be a secondary spell or something necessary to actually defeat the mentors. That's 2. Come on. Expand lily pads. There you go. we'll pick this up. Focusing in on the fish is proving difficult. Take this, jump here, run this way, and run this way. Again, we're not in a level according to the game, which means theoretically there's some way to reach this section. Otherwise, it would be impossible to get 100%. Let's go ahead and just take this meat to the bird instead of running back up to the top and trying to find that last fish. The last frog. So we now have buckbeak handling. So yay. Does that mean we can fly on these things? "21 minutes now and we haven't gotten into the level. Now, is this big guy a teacher now, or is he just a, or is he just teaching them outside of class without authorization? So I guess you can walk back into that section and get the rest of those collectibles later on, hopefully. And now we're back this way. Again, we just learned a skill that doesn't even line up with the magic spells. So there's several secondary skills here. And now we are running which way? This way? Is this the right direction? Yes. And everybody's heading to like a Christmas village, and yet Harry Potter is told he can't go, I think. And so Ron Weasley's older brothers give him a map that show him where the people in the people in charge are, so he can avoid them with his invisible cloak. I mean, Harry Potter really is kind of getting handed all the tools to be a juvenile delinquent. He can hide from authority with the invisibility cloak. He can now see where they are and spy on them. I mean, it's quite a lot of power for this kid in school who's supposed to be learning things. And I don't know how much of the right things he's supposed to be learning he actually is learning, and how many of the wrong things he's not supposed to be learning he's learning. The Weasleys in particular seem to be a bad influence on him, the entire family. And this only gets more confirmed by one of the future books, at which point the entire school kind of gets turned into this horrible dictatorship that's just awful, and it really, really took the story in a way I did not enjoy when it on that movie. I don't know if that happens in this story though, or year 4. Maybe it was year 5. There's almost an analogy can be made that the wizards of this world are so scared of he who cannot be named that they are totally willing to give up all the rights and freedoms of their society for some false promises of security. That's not working. Oh, because that's not what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to take this weight and connect it here. It would have made a lot more sense if that was a different color. So this 1,000 kilogram weight. I wonder if J.K. Rowling just had a bad time in school. I wouldn't be surprised if he did. See, now, to deal with these plants is a completely different way than how we've ever dealt with plants before. It's always been light up the area near plants. Now it's drag a fire torch and burn him. So now you're acting as a pyromaniac. I don't have the spell, so I'll have to switch to this guy. There we go. Now, pull this curtain. And we have 3 objects to put. So this guy in the middle has a big wide mouth, so I'll give him a big wide tail.
Hey!
I guess. This plant one is skinny like this face, so I'll put this plant here. And this one is kind of square in the face, so I'll put this here. Nope. The cake has stopped moving.
Hey!
Well, let's drop this and move these over here. Ooh, the game might have glitched here. This could be a problem. I think I did it right before, but the cake just disappeared. The cake is a lie.
Hey!
really do think this is the right solution. But something about that cake just did not connect.
Hey.
Yep. So that was the right solution, it's just the game glitched. That is unfortunate. Fortunately, I guess the game was fixed itself eventually. We're still trying to get into the level at 30 minutes. They've snuck into a candy store. Look how little of this scene is Lego pieces though. Like that cutscene, none of it Lego. Here we have a little bit of Lego going on. So we're all around here in this candy section, running around, and I guess all we really need to do is put this here. And then we're out the door, and we're finally in the level. It's been quite a long time. Dominic Maestros. So it's been 30 minutes to get to this point. Obviously my goal would be to try and speed this process up as best as I could. Build a nice platform here to start a fire and melt this snowman. So we're kind of having another Christmas section, at least winter section here. I don't know if I really need to put this together or if this is just something extra. There's probably a couple of extra things here. If I can find all three of the birds, I guess I'll go ahead and do it. So there's a kid making snow angels.
Huh?
See, it's kind of difficult to even hit this kid. There's something in the way blocking it. Oh well. I'll leave him be. Let's hit this last bird. Who bars a window from the outside? Alright, now put all those things together and it makes a snowman. And then break it, and you get a Speaking of snowmen, somewhat, I guess a lot of the Disney movies could theoretically be really interesting Lego video games, and Lego and Disney have formed a somewhat new alliance, but it would almost have to be a combination of 3 or 4 movies. As a comparison here, you have the entire Harry Potter series of 7 or 8 movies, which translates into about 14 hours of video, turned into 2 Lego video games and 2 Lego video games typically should be 1 Lego video game. So if they were gonna do a Lego Disney thing, they would have to have like 7 of the classic, I'd say like 7 of the classic Disney movies all together. And probably not connected. You wouldn't want to do something similar to what is it? I forgot the name of that RPG. Oh yeah, it's called Kingdom Hearts. That's the name of it. Yeah, I wouldn't want something like Kingdom Hearts where the universe is like where the universe is interconnected in some strange way. I think you just have like maybe a storybook interface. Let's see, am I trying to do ridiculous? Is that why this doesn't work? I have no idea what the problem here is. We're in this fight, and we can't hit this guy, and it doesn't seem like you can catch the snowballs. Let's see. I'll try the B button here. It does seem like maybe this is doing something, maybe? No? He's still targeting me. He's still seeing me just fine. And see, we're running 40 minutes late here, and I cannot for the life of me figure out what the spell is. Let's see. It just doesn't seem like there's anything. When he throws this, there's no indicator that I can catch these. Oh, that's it. Only certain ones you can catch, apparently. So you have to just sit here and let him throw snowballs at you. And wait until he throws the right one. And not die. And then throw one back. Oh, this is not well implemented at all. This is really, really badly done. And it's only the round snowballs that can be projected back. I tried multiple times and didn't get that right. really, really badly implemented level here. Fight. And now what? Shoots these. I shoot him back. And then what? Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Now it's not even my fault this time that wasn't working. So So what am I supposed to do now? Do I just wait? I put this in here, and then I wait, I guess, until he fires again. And that's what I have to do. Alright, fine. Back up, put that in there, wait till it fires again, and then hit him. And then do that again. This is too much work for this fight too. It's requiring a lot more maneuvers than any of the previous fights. There we go. That was very, very badly implemented there. Now we're at 42 minutes. That whole fight could have been cut out for as bad as it was. Or just make it last like 5 seconds. And again, we're still in the level. So I need to hurry now, rush through this. I don't really mind the fact that the levels are getting a little bit longer. It's just they're not really quality now. That's kind of the problem too. I need one more broom attached to this. All these kids making snow angels. There's a broom. Is this the last broom that's needed? Yep. The 3 broomsticks. Needed 3 broomsticks. And now we go because the arrow of studs tells us to go. So there's Dementors just eating at this restaurant? So what did that even mean? I have no idea. Apparently the prisoner of Azkaban is getting framed for something, I think is what that last photo was about. We only got 5,000 studs because we died so much and lost all of our studs. Not a big deal. We've not really even cared about getting that many studs. In fact, I'm not even sure this PC version has Steam achievements, so it doesn't even mean anything really. I'll certainly get 100% just for 100% sake, but if there isn't a separate achievement that says get 10 billion studs or 1 billion studs or something, there's kind of no point in worrying about that. And once we get to score multiplier, it'll be no problem anyways. Well, that was 45 minutes, so as always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps out. If you want to support me further, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right is a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.